Okay, now we're downstairs in the duty-free area of the airport at Istanbul. So just doing a pan so you can get a little look at Istanbul. And our flight is 599. Looks like we're going to be stopping in Dakar before we reach our final destination. Where is it?
Getting down to black dances already.
Oh. What are you showing me? Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Is it? With the snow. Okay, yeah, it looks like London. Yeah. Can't get away, can we?
It's
Burberry's, yeah. We left London.
They put black people out now, though.
Yeah, gonna see that in England.
At least I know there's no black people going there.
Yes.
Black man and all about
Is it?
I don't know.
And look,
After a lifetime, you know?
if you look after them.
I bet them still look. I bet Sandal's going to get it. Oh.
Oh, look at that nice little water feature over there. Looks like it's a water feature.
Yes.
No,
It's
it's
picture.
video image. Yeah, but it's very effective. Yeah. It's very nice. How they've gone to a lot of trouble to fix up their airport, you know, and that's how people are supposed to feel about their country. They're supposed to want to fix it up, say it look good. You know, these are building workers. These are construction workers who have designed it, constructed it, built it, using maybe materials from around the world. Yeah, this is what Dubai's got that effect. Do you remember we took some photos with that behind it?
Nice.
Huh?
Leaves an impression on the country.
Yeah, this is it. Leaves a good impression on the country, definitely. And you can see they're very much into their lighting. Yeah. And this is what we want to see all over Africa as well. This is why it's so important that Africa makes good use of its own resources, and also put their people to work so that they can be constructing and building, you know, beautiful features like this. And look how creative they are in Africa as well. You know, right there, you see this feature here. In Africa, that could be a beautiful elephant or a giraffe, or, you know, some big, greater than life kind of features, that represent the country, the animal kingdom, you know, the sea, the scenery from the beaches, and, you know, wow, so much that could influence the African design. But it's coming, we're going to get there. We love Africa just the way she is as well anyway. So in case you don't know, my parents are from Jamaica, and I used to regularly visit Jamaica. And one thing when I used to notice when I go to Jamaica Airport, there's so much life, there's so much noise, there's so much activity on my days, especially when you go outside, just as you reach outside. Well, here in Istanbul, there are literally, you know, it's a good couple of hundred people around, inside the shops, walking around, sitting down. And it's so quiet. You wouldn't even believe there's so much people there both. Yeah, man. Isn't it terrible?
Yeah, too.
Yeah. We're readable. Our people, we're vibrant. You know, you can hear us talking and laughing and exchanging, you know, joyful sounds and musical sounds, and we just vibrate, just vibrational people. But yeah, so many people, and it's almost like, I want to say dead. Get close to. Anyway, that was just an observation I thought I'd share with you there. Okay, a little stroll in one of their department stores. As you can see, it's where they sell perfume. Lots of different perfume counters. Got bags going on. Oh my gosh, that's someone who suffered with corona. Loads of duty-free sunglasses and chocolates, perfumes, they're the main things. I wonder what they've got of their own making here in this country. Let's find out. What wines, what spirits, what chocolates, what brands are specific to Turkey. This is a typical Turkish spirit, yeah? And how do you pronounce it? Yeni Raki? Yeni Raki, okay. Alrighty, and this is what most people drink over here. And what is it made from?
Fresh grape and raisin.
And raisins,
Yeah.
fresh grapes and raisins. Ah, yeah. And look, loads of them. And what's the spirit content?
You can drink
How strong is it?
with water. One
Uh-huh.
glass, half rocket, half water. Color is white combination.
And what's the proof? How
45.
potent is it? 45. Okay. In Jamaica, the rum, 100% proof. Woo! Fire!
Flying idea.
Fire! All right, this is an interesting piece of art that we've just come across. This is a replica of a city that goes back 12,000 years. That's 12,000 years, and they're saying that it was created by a cult, Center for Hunting and Gathering Communities, and they called it something like Goblikipiti, and it's the most significant discovery of mankind, it's claimed. And it's where they say the most important cultural and social transformation of humanity occurred. Now, this discovery of the Goblikipiti has, they say, upturned the modes and theories characterizing a time period in archaeology called the Neolithic period. And what makes this discovery so remarkable, they said, it's because it was built by people, hunters and gatherers, using no sophisticated tools in a time before first human settlement appeared. Obviously, from an African perspective, it isn't, you know, this is during our period, so it's interesting to know how they've got the characters looking like cavemen when they were not. Anyway, Goblikipiti has invalidated the widely held thesis suggesting that nomadic communities adapted to settled life after learning how to cultivate the land. It was earlier thought that human beings had created the first settlements with the advent of farming and animal husbandry. But Goblikipiti, however, has indicated that hunting and gathering communities started to live together in settlements after they continuously gathered in centres of worship. So they're saying that this is a site that was about religion, and that they came together as part of a cult and crowded together in human groups and worked together, worshipped together. This is the story that they're put into it. But here it says, to put it simply, architecture did not predate permanent human settlement, but the latter brought agriculture as a result of the human beings being urged to remain close to worship centres. Now, it says that the temple that was found in Malta is 6,500 years, Stonehenge is 7,000 years, and the pyramids of Egypt 7,500 years. But they're claiming that this Goblikipiti was built about 12,000 years ago, and boasts, it says, some of the most striking features that make it prominent among other monumental structures. So let's have a look at some of the artwork. As you can see, it's very similar to Stonehenge, very similar to the stoneworks of the Great Kingdom of Zimbabwe. And if we go around this side, you can also see some similarities in terms of the African mud huts, the same sort of style with the straw roofs, okay? But obviously we also built using stone. They're trying to give an impression of how they think we put these stones together. But if you go to Zimbabwe, you'll see that there's lots of stones which we think were actually levitated. We use mind power to elevate the stones. Sorry about the noise in the background, but a bit of heavy machinery coming through here. But this is a replica of a village that was found that predates Stonehenge and the others. I tell you, family, our history is everywhere, right in front of our eyes. They've plagiarized this by imposing their images here, but as we know, these were African. Well, family. How many hours later is it, Errol? About 7 hours on the flight from Turkey to Dakar, and then another 30 minutes or so from Dakar here to Banjul, and we are now home. We're on Mama Africa soil. It feels absolutely great. I can feel the heat. It's about 7 a.m. in the morning, and I'm happy to be back home on the soil of Mama Africa. Just coming down the stairs to the aircraft. Oops, hang on. Let's get the aircraft in the background there, as you can see. So yeah, great. It feels so good to be home. Yes. Yeah. It's a sister. Hi. Another sister who's glad to be home.
Yes.
Where are you traveling from, my sis?
Home.
Hey.
Yes.
Where are you traveling from?
From America, from Los Angeles, California.
Oh my days, how many hours did it take you to get here?
28.
28 hours.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
What's your name?
Veronica.
Oh, Veronica. Sister Shanice.
Hi,
Lovely
Sister
to meet
Shanice.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I look forward to seeing you in the Gambia. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome home.
All right.
I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel.
No, I don't know anybody.
No, well, you know us now.
I have a team that's here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, no, that's hers. Look at mine.
Oh, you got a, Blackfoot?
Yeah.
Blackfoot, okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I follow them online.
Yeah, okay. So you'll see them here.
So I have a salon here,
Oh, beautiful.
a nail and a spa salon. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to see it.
Oh, wonderful. Whereabouts?
In Sakuta.
Sakuta.
Sakuta. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll try and find it.
Yes, I'm going to give you my information.
Yeah, I'll post this on my YouTube channel as well if you don't mind.
Yes.
So Sister Veronica, welcome.
Thank
to
you.
I absolutely love it.
Yes.
And I will come looking for you, yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
thank
beautiful.
you.
Woo!
Home, yes.
This is how it feels to be home, family. Look, amongst your own, people who look like you as well. Oh, leaving the UKKK and the United States behind. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, get his details. Errol, how does it feel to be back here in the Gambia? Okay, let's go get on the bus. My sister behind, so I'm going to be checking her out and her hair salon as well. So watch out for that footage, okay? Just going to go on the bus now, okay, to take us to the main part of the airport. Looking forward to it. Oh, yes, this is awesome. Get on the bus, huh? Gotta get our temperature down. Yeah. Bit of sanitizer, all organised here as you can see. We're now inside Banjul Airport and we are back home. No place like home. It may not look like Istanbul's airport, but hey, it's home. And there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
I'm going to be meeting up with Veronica. She's awesome. Oh, Veronica just made a big move here. Yeah, okay, it's my bag. Right, let me grab his stuff. Catch you later, fam. Okay, we are now at the baggage collection and waiting for the luggage that's going round and round. We've just come through immigration. It's a new thing now. Everyone has to pay $20 tax, which is good because that's going to go to the country. It will contribute towards the development of the airport as well, so it's all good. So just be prepared to pay your $20, so not $20 when you come through, okay? Didn't need a visa this time, but got a stamp and in a month's time got to go to the immigration, I suppose, or the embassy, wherever is necessary to sort out getting an extension. So yeah, we're at Banjul Airport and as you can see it's really, really busy. Yeah, lots of people here coming in. I noticed there was a lot of young people on our flight as well, all coming back to the Gambia. Yeah. Anyway, just gotta get my luggage. Banjul Airport is coming along nicely, as you can see. If you've been here before, you can see the changes. You can see the changes that are taking place. I can always also visualize the wonderful stores that are going to be here as well. So this is Istanbul Airport. Let's get a shot from outside as well, shall we?
Your man. Give me only 100.
Yes, yeah,
Give me
100.
something,
He's the one
please.
with the change. Yeah. He's the one with the change. The dialysis. Yeah, you
Remember your face? Yeah.
Okay. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Yes, so we're on Mama Africa land. Finally, we're outside of the airport. Yes, thank you so much for welcoming us. Yes. So all the stress of getting out of the UK is now behind us because we made it. We managed to get out. Oh my days. We're not the only ones who managed to get out. Thousands of people, you know, are moving around as if there's no COVID. The only way you'd recognize it as an issue is people wearing the masks. But otherwise, everything is as per normal. Yes, yes. Greetings. The journey begins.
All the small businesses is closing. The shops are closing. It's not easy. It's just the big supermarkets, the big businesses staying open. You know, but the small business, like this, you see this Corona thing. It's a scam. It's the biggest scam in the world right now. You know what they done to Africa? Africa was rising. Yeah, Africa the biggest economy right now. Yeah, seriously. America's in debt. All of Europe is in debt. They owe money to China. Yeah? What they've done, they bring this coronavirus and they print up some papers for $4 and they give it to all these African leaders for loan. Billions.
For loan, huh?
Yeah, loan for billions.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to pay that back? You, the people in the country of Africa. The taxpayers. It's not a gift. You have to pay it back.
With
They
interest.
didn't need that money.
I always think that is a gift, you know.
It's not no gift. You have to pay it back.
Oh my God.
And the next thing what they do when they give this money, they tell you you can't be no schools, you can't be no airport. They dictate to you what you can do with this money.
You see that?
They tell you it's to feed the people. More time, they don't feed you. You don't see none of the money. That's what I'm saying. So the top people take all the money, but the debt belongs to the country.
Yeah.
So all the resources have to go back to this debt. Your children, your grandchildren.
Definitely.
I really need no fucking debt. There's no corona. All the corona is it's a flu. You know, you catch a cold. That's all it is. It can kill you if you're weak. But in England, 20 footballers catch it. No one dies. No one dead. Prime Minister, he said it again. I don't believe it. He don't die. Trump said he caught it. He didn't die. He's 77 years old. It's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. Yeah, I believe that is not
This has
true.
come out to take the word to make the rich people get richer and to shut down all the small business and to microchip us. They're going to come with vaccination next watch. By Christmas, they're going to come vaccination.
See that?
We need to take no fucking vaccination. Understand? And so microchip, you know, Bill Gates. Bill Gates. They want to kill off the population of Africa. They say there's too much people in Africa. So they want to depopulate the world. Not just black people, poor white. And that's what they want. So this is all in the agenda. Kill off black people. They want Africa, but they don't want us. They want the land, they want the resources, you know, like in South Africa.
Yeah, yeah. Building up their big houses round here, which is lovely. And in time, when the road's tarred, they look fantastic. But